Blue 42! Hut! Hut!
Hey everybody, I'm Greg Bedard, the NFL writer at the Boston Globe, and we are here with Snow Bowl hero Jermaine Wiggins as we go inside the Patriots playbook from their disappointing, to put it mildly, 24-23 loss to the Seahawks. And Jermaine, we're going to look at the game-winning touchdown from the Seahawks. Everyone's talking about it. Why don't you go through it and start with explaining cover two, which was what the coverage is.
Well, what cover two is it tells the two high safeties that they have an area deep, and they're going to play the deep area, deep half of the field. One safety's got one half, the other safety's got the other half. So the vulnerable spot in cover two is the middle of the field. But what you want to do as a safety, you want to take a deep half, but you know, depending on how underneath coverage is being played on cover two, you want to favor the inside because you know that the middle of the field was the vulnerable part. And what Seattle did, they ran a corner post, inside release, and you'll see McCourty just kind of start and turn to run with him a little bit. So he's given up a little bit. So what they do is they now start to the corner and run the post route. And you'll see Tavon Wilson, what he does, he starts to play forward. Instead of just sitting in his area and kind of backpedaling and letting the receiver say, okay, if he goes to the middle field, I'm going to turn and run with him, knowing that the difficult throw where you want the quarterback to throw the ball is this deep corner route because you know you have McCourty who's kind of sloughing off on the play. So if anything's short, he can make a play on it. And if it's one of those deep balls, you're in good position where you can come over the top and make a play. You can't. What he did, he started to turn, and as soon as he put that move on, he turns, and that's when you see Sidney Rice go back to the middle of the field. And now Ebner on the other side, people saying, well, where's Ebner? Where's Ebner? He has to do the same thing, play his same responsibilities because this receiver now threatened him, whether he was going to run a post or corner. So he has to play in a position where he has to stay on this side of the field. And I think that's the one thing that people are kind of saying, well, you got two rookies out there, and where is Ebner? He should be there to help. No, not in this particular situation because he had a receiver that was threatening him deep down the field.
Yeah. Well, I also thought was interesting watching the TV copy of the game when they showed it over the top. You watch Ebner go back, perfect back pedal, like staying very even. Tavon was
back pedal. He kind of started on a back pedal, then he came forward, then he came to an angle, and then as soon as Sidney Rice sold that corner route, he kind of think, I'm going to jump down, and that's when you saw Sidney Rice take the post, and it was too late then, and now he's chasing. Some people say he stumbled on the play, but the thing was he took the bad angle.
Interesting. All right, Jermaine. For Jermaine Wiggins, I'm Greg Bedard from the Boston Globe. Thanks for watching Inside the Playbook.